Thank you, Leah. So today a portion of Tavo. It's also my birthday, as I shared before. So I want to share something deep with you that really moved me from the Esh Kodesh, from Rabbi, the Rebbe of Piasetzna, that we read from his book last week. So in the portion of Tavo, we know that in this portion, there are blessings and curses. And there's something really special in this portion in the Torah. It's the only place, in the only portion in the Torah where it's written one word and you pronounce and read a different word. Okay? There's one place it says, one of the curses, it say afulim, and instead of reading afulim, we're reading tchorim, which is more sweetened disease. And another place, it says ish achel ishkevena. You say ishkevena, it's like sleep with her, instead of ishgelena. Ishgelena means have sex with her. So it's sweetening. So the whole power of this portion of Tavo is really sweetening all the curses. Sweetening the curses to the point that we can no longer see a curse, that we can see only a blessing. So the Rebbe of Piasetzna, Rabbi Klonimus Kalmis Shapira, I shared with you before, he was a Kabbalist that lived during the Holocaust time in Ghetto Varsha. And in those dark times, he found new ways to inspire his students. And it's really inspiring me when I read that, because we go through a dark time. Humanity. We go through a very dark time. We go through a dark time in Israel, the war and the hostages, and everything seems to be so chaotic and so not aligned. So we need to find new ways to infuse the love of the Creator in the world, to shift and sweeten all those curses that looks like a harsh judgment, sweeten them. So I hope this teaching will pour some new light in our consciousness and help us understand what do we need to do when we see something really harsh that comes to our life. So it says, he looks at the verse from the Torah, from this portion. It says, "Ashkifa mima'on kadshecha minishamayim." Look from your holy place in the skies, and bless your people. Barech et amecha, and bless the land. Ve'et adama asher natata lanu, that you gave us when you swore to our ancestors. Eretz avat chalav udvash. When you swore to our ancestors, a land of milk and honey. And it goes deeper to understand this verse. And it says in the Gemara, I'm going to read the Gemara without explaining, just explaining just to connect with the knowledge. Tanya Rabbi Shimon ben Menasya Omer, חבל על שמש הגדול שעבד מן העולם, שהתמלא נתקלל נחש אחד ואחד מישראל היו מזומנים לו שני נחשים טובים, אחד משגרו לצפון ואחד משגרו לדרום, להביא לו סנדלפונים טובים ומרגליות טובות, ולא עוד אלא שמפשילים רצועה תחת זנבו ומוציא באפר לגנתו ולחורבתו. It says about a snake that is bringing good thing and bad thing. That's what the Gemara is speaking about. And it says, שעל פשוטו, there's a simple way to understand it. Why the snake, that all the bad things are coming out of him, will be a good messengers to the Israelites. And why there's no such a favor that's coming from other בהמות וחיות, other livestock and animal. What do you say? Yeah, animal. Livestock and animal. Yeah. How come? And even though the snake was cursing, and they were cursing within, the animals was cursing within. אם כך על כל פנים, either way, why the Gemara didn't say that the snake was cursing, and all the livestock and the animals was bringing in good stones and gems? Why did it say only about the snake? And then he continues from the Yerushalmi. I don't want to go into it, but I want to get grasp the idea of it, the consciousness of it. זאת אומרת שכל החיות טורפות לצורך עצמן והנאתן. All the animals are eating, the predators are eating because they want to. A tiger eating because he's hungry. So he catches an antelope and eats it. Even though the snake is not doing it for his living. The snake is attacking sometimes not because he wants to eat. He just attacks. And this is a clue. ברמז זה. ומי שאינו מכוון במעשיו לעצמו, על כורחך טובה גדולה יכולה לצאת ממנו. And this is he looks at nature. He looks at nature and he says that we can learn something from this nature. And then he continues on. עוד אפשר כי כשהשם נפרע על ידי חיה טועפת שדרכה לאכול בשר. When you see how animal is being eating the animal that used to, like a lion, that is used to eat flesh. And God was making it that this animal will not eat a livestock. The lion will not eat a livestock, he will eat a man. God forbid. Then the judgment that being manifest to this man is by the nature. Why? Because the lion was eating the person because he's hungry. So it's in a nature way. Because every nature life, his nature is to eat and ask for his needs. Therefore, when a snake is attacking you, is a judgment that is above nature. Because he's not here to eat you. He's only here to attack you. It's not for his nature. The nature of the snake is not to attack. So this judgment is beyond nature. And that's the thing. That's the thing. And now we come to the conclusion of what the Rabbi of Piaseczna is explaining to us, the consciousness that he is giving to us. ולפי זה כשרואים חס וחלילה, מענים אותנו, מייסרים בעניינים של המענה. And therefore, when we see that we're being tormented and agonized by something, and we can see that he's agonizing and suffering and pain, nothing good can come out of it. It's a suffering just for the suffering. And this suffering is the revealment of judgment above nature. And we know from that when we can come and connect with the Creator and understand that this judgment is above nature, our salvation and miracle will be above nature as well. And that's the point. When we see an agonizing like we see in Israel, October 7th, thousands of murderers are penetrating and killing and taking hostages of hundreds of people, thousands of people, above nature. This is above nature. So when we truly connect and understand that when that judgment is above nature, the salvation that we're going to see in our country and in the world will be above nature as well. And it's our responsibility, Kabbalah students, to be able to channel that miracle above nature.
Amen. Amen.
This is our job. Anybody else cannot do it. They don't have the tools. They don't have the knowledge, like Rab said. Knowing is the connection. We have the knowledge, we have the names, the connection with the Creator. We are the people that need to manifest that. We are the people that needs to manifest that miracle.
Amen.
Okay, Leah, can you pause?